So I've been vaping pretty heavily for like the last 2 years. And I would say I was using it so much because I was working in food service and I was also a full-time student. So I would do it a lot when I was doing homework. But now I've graduated college and I moved back in with my parents. So I don't have homework and I also don't have a job right now. So there's literally no reason for me to need it or do it. And it's also just fucking disgusting. I've also seen a bunch of people talk about how vaping has caused like them to have horrendous under eye circles, and I have really, really bad under eye circles. So I'm hoping that if I quit, those might get a little bit better, but I'm also just really pale. So I got the book Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr, and everyone was talking about it for quitting. So I decided to get it, obviously. So this book is about smoking cigarettes, but it can apply to vaping a little bit because it talks a lot about nicotine, but a lot of it has to do with like the smell and like the taste and smelling like cigarette smoke. So that part obviously doesn't really apply if you're quitting vaping, but I've been reading it for like the last like 3 days. I'm on chapter 18. And honestly, like, I don't have much of a desire to smoke anymore. So I'm trying to stop. I've been trying to stop for like the last like 3 weeks. I've left it in my closet. I don't bring it with me anywhere. And I also removed my pod from my battery and like left those in 2 different spots for like the last like 2 weeks, because then I have to like mindfully, put it together and then go hit it. It's not like right next to me all the time. And I found that that has helped like so much. But I've still been hitting it and I've been finding myself to be disappointed when I hit it, like while I'm hitting it. So I thought I'd document my journey into quitting, because I hadn't vaped for like 2 days or a day, and then I just hit it again today because I had a really bad hankering for it. The thing is that I have not been able to get rid of it. Like, it has been with me everywhere I've gone for the last like 3 years, and I know that sounds so stupid, but like I have had the hardest time like literally getting rid of it, like throwing it away or putting it in water like everyone does, but I just like can't get rid of it because it's like my friend. But I'm not at the point in this book where he says to stop. The instructions are like, you're not necessarily supposed to quit, like, because you're reading the book. I don't know, you have to read it again, but like the instructions are like smoke throughout the book until he says to stop, like when the instructions tell you to stop. So I'm not at that point yet. But, I'm like halfway through and it's helped so much. So I'm just going to keep reading it and we'll see what happens, honestly.